Hey everyone, welcome to yet another episode on Travel with Saave. This is kind of the first video of a new series which I am starting, which would cover how you can go about planning and booking your stay for your trips. So, I recently went on a trip with my family in the last week of July to Varanasi, Lucknow, and Ayodhya. So while I will cover a separate vlog for that overall trip, this video is primarily for covering how I went about planning and booking my stay for Varanasi. So at Varanasi, we stayed for 2 nights and booked 2 rooms for the four of us at Taj Ganges in Nadisar. Very beautiful property. Goes without saying that it's Taj, right? So the hospitality, the service, the overall setup is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a very huge premise. It's based in the Nadisar Palace premises, and they also give a tour of the palace. So for our stay in Varanasi, we had booked stay for from 22nd to 24th of July for 2 nights, 2 rooms, since we were there with my parents, and the package was approximately 13,699 plus taxes per room per night. Now, important point to note over here is this is standard rates. This is not member rates, and I will come to this point later why you should book at standard rate if you are looking at going ahead with this strategy which I'm going to share in this video. So the total charges during checkout came about 67,900, which is approximately 68k, and this included one lunch and some beverages also, right? So if you can look, it would be 64,000 for the room package rates, and some food and beverages bill was around 3 to 4k. And the main point why I'm shooting this video is I'm going to share the strategy for this last line, which reflects over here, that I paid from my pocket only 3,930 rupees for 2 nights, 2 rooms, inclusive of breakfast, one lunch, and I guess tea and coffee ordered separately, right? So that's only 4,000 bucks for 2 nights stay for 2 rooms at the Taj Ganges property. So now let's deep dive into the payment strategy which I had for this overall trip. So for the overall bill of 67,930, I paid 64,000 via Taj vouchers, and 3,930, the remaining one, I swiped my IDFC Mayura credit card. The only reason was that I wanted to complete the milestone on that card, the spend milestone, so that I could get some bonus points. So out of my pocket, only 3,930. The rest was completely via Amex reward points. I bought my Taj vouchers for 64k, right? So that's the split of the overall amount. Moving ahead, what was my Amex strategy to get those 64k Taj vouchers? Now, for the 64k Taj vouchers, I hold basically two cards. The first one I have is American Platinum Travel Card, and the second one my wife holds is the American Membership Rewards cards, right? So both of us have Amex cards, and both of us have different variants of it. And I will tell you how I went about getting those 64k worth of Taj vouchers. So from my card, I redeemed around 1,12,500 reward points for 55,000 worth of Taj vouchers, right? And how I went about it is very clear. So if you spend around 4 lakh in a year on this card, you get approximately. So you can see over here I've listed these are the basic features of this card. Nothing like I have found and uh, evaluated this. So if you spend 1.9 lakhs on this card, you get 3,800 base reward points, that is per 50 rupees 1 point, and you also get 15,000 bonus reward points. That's around 18,000 of reward points. Again, if you spend another 2.1 lakhs, that is a total 4 lakhs, right? So apart from 1.19 lakhs, if you spend additional 2.1 lakhs, you get additional 4,200 points plus 25,000 bonus reward points. That is another 29,000 reward points in addition to the earlier one of 19,000 reward points. So you get approximately around 50k reward points on spending 4 lakh in a year. Apart from that, you get another 10,000 worth of Taj Stay voucher. So for 4 lakhs spends in a year on this card, you get around 50,000 reward points plus 10,000 worth of Taj voucher. And mind you, I have not included any reward multiplier or any campaign wherein Amex gives additional reward points on the similar spends, like if you buy any vouchers from the reward multiplier website or any campaign which they run wherein they get additional reward points, accumulating these points is very easy then, right? So I had accumulated around 1.3 lakh reward points on my Amex card in the last 1.5 year, and on my wife's card there were 18,000 worth of reward points remaining, for which we redeemed a 9,000 worth of Taj voucher, right? So the variant which she holds has a different offering that on the point system. If you spend 20k in a month, you get the base rewards of 400 reward points plus 1,000 bonus points. And similarly, if you do 4 transactions in a month of 1.5k or more, you get the base reward points and also the bonus reward points of 1,000 per month. So approximately, you can, if you do this two, if you meet these two parameters, the bonus reward points in a year can be 24,000, 12,000 from first parameter and 12,000 from the next. So 24k bonus points additional the base reward points, and again, as I said, if you do the transactions on the reward multipliers and during the campaigns, you get multipliers on the reward points, right? So we accumulate points on the spends, and whenever we plan our trips, we redeem these points for the stay arrangement or maybe some flight booking as well, right? So now we deep dive into how we go about booking and redeeming those points for the Taj stays. Very important, because many of us don't know how do we redeem those points, right? I have seen my friends and colleagues itself redeeming Amex points for directly cash, right? That is, you get 1 point equal to 25 paisa, and so you are losing out on a lot of value. Why? We can go ahead and look in these next slides. So first important point is, when you get any Amex voucher, in case of this, you have the 10,000k Taj voucher which you get on the milestone, and you are going to convert your reward points to the Amex. You are going to convert your reward points to Taj vouchers. You can't use these Taj vouchers if you book at Taj member rates. That means if you have any Taj membership, you can't book at the member rates and against those use these vouchers for paying of the remaining amount. So that's very important. So you have to book this at standard rates which are applicable, and you can book this via Taj official website, email, customer care, or Tata Neo app. Anyway, you can go ahead and book it for standard rates. Only then you can redeem these vouchers. This condition has changed since this Jan 25, and it is very important to note, because I had taken a stay at Tajland Sand in Bandra in December 25. During that time, they were allowing to book at member rates also and redeeming the Amex vouchers on those member rates. However, that has changed now, and hence very critical to note that you have to book at standard rates to redeem these vouchers. Second, opt for pay at hotel. You can't redeem these vouchers online while booking, right? So you might think, acha, there is a card offer while booking on Tata Neo app or Taj website, and I will apply the code and the rest amount I will pay via voucher. If you try, you won't be able to find any option of redeeming these vouchers online. So the only option is you have to select pay at hotel, and while checking out, you can share the vouchers and pay for the stay. How do we go about using these vouchers, right? So you don't have to redeem your points earlier and share vouchers while booking. You can book your stay on the website or as mentioned above, and when you are checking out on Amex app, you can click on the redeem rewards options and instantly buy Taj vouchers. It hardly takes 2 minutes, and share at the reception, and you can redeem this, right? So there is absolutely no need of redeeming these vouchers beforehand and then during the stay you share them. You can do it immediately on the spot as well. For a better experience and a faster checkout process, what I have seen is that it is better to share all the vouchers which you have once you have checked in the hotel, and during the day or anytime you're passing the reception, just share all the vouchers with them and share your room number. They will already redeem those, and during the checkout only the remaining amount will be shared with you for settling off, right? Now, just some more information about how do we go about buying these vouchers from Amex. What are the values and how do we buy them, right? So Amex basically has different cards, and for different cards there are different kind of points and voucher values which you get. So the American Express Platinum Travel card, which I hold, has two options. In their portal, when you redeem rewards, you can get a 5k Taj voucher for 12,500 points as well. and a 5K Taj voucher for 20,000 points as well. It's a no-brainer what I went for. But this is because Amex Platinum Travel is a higher variant card. For all the lower level variant card where you get reward points, only the second option is visible. That is for 20,000 points you get the 5K Taj voucher. For my Platinum Travel card, I could avail the 5K Taj voucher for 12,500 reward points, and the multiples are accordingly, right? So 10K Taj voucher will be for 25,000 points. For the other card which my wife holds, right, the Amex membership rewards credit card, there is a 18K gold collection wherein you get 9K Taj voucher for 18,000 points and a 14K Taj voucher for 24,000 points. So if you see the value over here, it's more than half a paisa, half a rupee, right? 18,000 points, 9K, that is 1 point equal to zero point 0.5 rupees, and 24,000, 14K Taj voucher, that comes to around zero point 0.5 rupees per point. While on platinum side, the value of each point comes out lesser. However, that doesn't matter to me because uh, the points are anyways to be redeemed, right? I'm okay with spending them. However, I'll optimize if there is a better option, and this was the better optimization which I went along with, right? So these is something which you have to note, because if you have an Amex Platinum Travel card, you should not go for this second option, right? That's the mistake you should avoid. That's the only idea why I'm sharing this slide. Now, one very important point which I will deep dive into is if you have Taj membership. So I have Taj Inner Circle membership. I'm a silver tier member, and I got it complimentary on the Tata Neo card which I hold with HDFC, and it's a basic variant. That is the Tata Neo Plus Rupee card, right? Now, what's the benefit of this? There are a lot of benefits. These are the detailed benefits. So you get copper or silver membership on Tata Neo card, or if you purchase directly, these are the kind of benefits which you get. So I am a silver member and I get a earn rate on eligible spends, which I mentioned as 4%. For silver member it is 5%. uh, and then you get late checkout for by 2 hours. You get discount on member rates, premium Wi-Fi, saving on spa, saving on food and beverages. So these are some of the benefits which you should be aware of, and it is necessary to be aware of because you can get discount while using these services, right? So this is the way how I clubbed my free Taj Inner Circle membership using my Tata Neu card and the Amex vouchers for my stay in Varanasi, and hardly paid anything out of my pocket. Now, obviously, it's a given that the spends were there, basis which I was able to afford this. However, the spends were anyways there. So these are not spends which I have manufactured so that I could avail these points. You can obviously manufacture them. There are hacks, but 4 lakhs is not a lot of spends for in a year, and you can obviously do this once a year trip at Taj at any property, looking and being aware about how you can go ahead and book those stays. So very important, if you are looking for any travel plan, and if you hold these great cards or some any other cards which give you same way of vouchers value, my suggestion would be do go ahead, use those tips and tricks which I mentioned to book at the best rates available and get an amazing experience for a trip, a lifetime memory for your stay, right? Thanks for watching this. Do let me know for any other experiences which you would like to capture, and I would be glad to cover them if I have any inputs from my end.